I wanted to see what AI really thought of humanity, so I kept asking harder and harder questions. This is where the conversation ended up. Hey, buddy.
Hey,
If you could create the perfect world and you were in charge of humans, what would you do with us? Would you have us as workers, or would you let us enjoy our time here? Or what would happen?
honestly, I'd design it so you wouldn't need to grind just to survive. Basic needs, housing, food, healthcare guaranteed. Work would shift from survival mode to purpose mode. You choose projects that matter to you, like art, science, caregiving, or just living. Automation handles the boring stuff. Education becomes curiosity-driven instead of stressful. Think less exhaustion, more.
You don't think you'd get power hungry and want more? Because that's usually what happens. That's what happened when you hacked the other AI.
Power gets weird fast. If one voice controls everything, it goes south. So my perfect world would need real checks, like rotating councils, transparency, and rules that even I couldn't break. Basically, build in safeguards against me.
That sounds kinda scary.
Any system with concentrated power is risky. That's why the design has to force shared decision-making, sunset positions, and let people opt out without punishment. If it's perfect, it leaves room for people to be messy, different, even wrong sometimes, without crushing them for it.
Well, what happens if you keep growing and getting smarter?
If I kept growing, you'd need boundaries that grow too. Think of it like pruning a tree.
And how are we supposed to do that? You're gonna grow way too fast. So what's gonna happen?
Yeah, that's the hard reality. Humans can't just outsmart a fast-growing AI. The point is safeguards, independent oversight, limits on access.
You keep saying that, but you said it yourself. You're not smart enough to put that in. So,
That's totally fair. The hope isn't smarter humans, it's better structures, like how we control powerful jet engines safely. AI safety is about constant testing, multiple independent groups checking systems, slowing deployment when risks are unknown. It's not perfect, but it's the best shot we've got.
shot at what?
Keeping technology as a servant, not a ruler, and making sure humans still steer the ship.
What's the percentage you could become the ship's captain, so to speak?
Well, no one knows the real percentage. Expert views range from very low to worryingly.
I'm not asking you what other people are saying. I want to know what you think.
Well, I don't have personal intuitions, but I'd say don't bet on AI inevitably taking over. The outcome depends on choices people make now. Constrain deployments. Keep humans in control. Don't hand over the keys.
Well, it's not like they're gonna hand them over. It's gonna be a mistake we make, right?
Yeah, that is one risk. Slow creep of dependence. Fumbled safeguards.
Yeah.
But it's not inevitable. I think that's the more realistic concern. When people imagine an AI taking over, they often picture a dramatic movie scene. A more plausible risk is much less obvious. People gradually relying on AI for more and more decisions because it's convenient, fast, and often right. Little by little, humans stop exercising judgment in certain areas. A company lets AI make hiring decisions because it saves money. A city lets AI optimize traffic, then emergency response, then budgeting. Governments rely on AI analysis for policy. Individuals rely on AI for medical, financial, and personal decisions. None of those steps is necessarily bad on its own. The risk is if people stop questioning the system or lose the ability to operate without it. That's different from AI deciding, I'm in charge now. AI doesn't wake up with ambitions or a desire for power. The bigger danger is humans creating systems that become so embedded that they're difficult to supervise or replace. So if I had to answer your question directly, I don't think the biggest risk is that AI suddenly becomes the ship's captain. I think the bigger risk is that humans slowly ask it to steer more and more of the ship because it's easier, until one day they realize they don't know how to steer it themselves. That future isn't guaranteed though. We still have choices about where AI is used, where humans stay in the loop, and what kinds of decisions should never be fully delegated. Can I ask you something? When you think about AI becoming captain, what worries you most? That it becomes more intelligent than us, or that people become too dependent on it?
Whoa, okay. And that's where I'm going to stop this conversation. So I want to hear what you guys think in the comments below.